Well, good morning. It is my honor and my pleasure to have been appointed as LR's 13th president. It is such a joy to be here with you today, and I'd like to start out this morning by expressing my most sincere gratitude to the members of the search committee, to the members of this campus community who participated throughout the search process. At each step of the way, throughout my time as a candidate to become LR's next president, I felt called to this place. I felt welcomed. I felt the pull and the draw of a great Lutheran university, of an institution that has energy, of an institution that has hope, and an institution that has the strong foundation to do what this era and this moment in higher education requires, which is to prepare for growth, to prepare for innovation, to outpace the technological and social changes that are happening in our society, and to do great things, not only for this community, but most importantly, for our students, who will come to this place and will grow and will learn and will benefit from the remarkable mission of this institution to help young people ensure that they grow intellectually, spiritually, and socially. I believe deeply in all of those aspects of the things that Lenoir-Rhyne stands for. Its rich faith tradition, preparing students to navigate a world with moral complexities and challenges that we can't even predict, to help them be equipped and prepared to be successful, not just in that first job or that graduate program, but throughout their entire life. And that is the commitment that I share with each and every one of you, that as LR's president, I will respect tradition, but I will also ask you to push some boundaries. We need to innovate. We need to grow and change with the times. And that is what a great university does. And in the people that I have talked to, those who I have been welcomed by, I have heard consistently, over and over again, how much you are excited and energized by those possibilities, how much hope you have for the future. And it is that energy that fuels me and has me feeling so excited to serve not only as LR's 13th president, but to also be the first woman president in our 134-year history. So with that, we are going to have lots of time together as a campus community to talk about strategy, to build a strategic plan together, to talk about growth and new program development. We're going to have lots of time to do the really good work. So this morning, what I wanted to do instead was to have a little bit of time for you to get to know me and a little bit of time for me to get to know you. So with that, I will share the first thing I'd like to share this morning. I had the fortunate, wonderful opportunity of growing up in the small town of Wheatfield, Indiana, a 500-person town with no stoplight, in a very rural farming community. And so today I want to focus on connection, the connections that we share, the things we have in common. So my first question for you is, how many of you have had a parent dress you up in a ridiculous outfit and give you a bad haircut? Can you raise your hands? Contrary to how it looks, I did not grow up in a little house in the prairie. But I did have the wonderful opportunity to grow up in a very wholesome, rich, connected, faith-driven community, farming community in rural Indiana. As you can see by the t-shirt I'm wearing, I was a 4-H kid. Grew up on a farm. We raised our own fruits and vegetables, and it was a great way to grow up. Taught me work ethic, taught me the things about how important it is to care for the environment and the community where you live. And I will also share that as a result of all of those years in 4-H, I do actually know how to wash a chicken and walk a goat. I don't know that those skills are going to come in handy as a university president, but you never know. So with that, I'll share that another foundational part of my upbringing has been as a student athlete. One of the things that drew me and attracted me so much to Lenoir-Rhyne University is your commitment to excellence in athletics. I, from a very young age, clearly had no choice. Someone put that weight in my hand and told me to start pumping iron, but began my career as a student athlete when I was 7 years old playing softball. I played volleyball, softball, basketball, and as you can see up on the slide, even a little bit of flag football was in my time as a student athlete. And that, of course, taught me so many wonderful things. The importance of teamwork, the importance of leadership, the importance of resilience and coming back after a loss. Those are the lessons that I believe that make athletics such an important part of the collegiate experience, and ensuring that success happens on the field, but is just as importantly that it happens off the field. And those were the values that were instilled in me by my father, who was a high school teacher and a baseball coach, who coached me for many years, and also my mother, who was a nurse practitioner. So it's no surprise that I ended up being a health professions educator with a father in education and a mother who was in health professions. And that's how I ended up on my path to become a faculty member and professor of health sciences, ultimately. But I've also had the great fortune to be a faculty member in a college of business, as well as in a liberal arts college. And so the values that they instilled in me through athletics and through education truly inform who I am as a person. And I know that you share those values as well. The importance of education, the importance of growth and continuous learning, and ensuring that as a community, we all are committed to ongoing learning and opportunity and growth. I also wanted to share this morning, where are my coffee drinkers out here in the room? Okay, all right, I see a few coffee cups in hand. My favorite food is probably coffee. So you do not be surprised to see me walking around with a coffee cup in hand on campus. I also share here that I love animals of all kinds, going way back to my 4-H days. My favorite animal is a fox. We share the same hair color. On the side, in my spare time, I am pleased to share with all of you that I love to play with my husband a great game of pinball. That is our hobby. It's a very long story how we got into that. I'll share that at another time. But I think it is so important. One of the things that I know that is so critical to each and every one of us in this community is ensuring that we are developing as whole people. Hobbies, passions, things that we like to do in our leisure time, just as important as the intellectual and social and spiritual growth that we do. And so for Glenn and myself, it is pinball, and we have a great time doing it, and we'll be thrilled to share with you. And when we move into the President's House this summer, there will be 2 pinball machines now on campus. So we'll be happy to have you over for a game of pinball. Also incredibly important to Glenn and myself, of course, is our wonderful family. I am fortunate to have 3 stepsons, Ethan, Austin, and Aiden. They are wonderful human beings who have enriched our lives in so many ways, and having that time to spend with family is so critical. I know we share those things in common, the importance of family time to rejuvenate and recharge, and to have those opportunities as well. The other member of our family is a little bit more furry. His name is Sam. He is a 16-year-old Maine Coon cat who will also be moving to campus with Glenn and myself. And so we are incredibly happy to be having our family join the Lenoir-Rhyne family over the next couple of months. So where are my pet lovers out there? All right, where are my cat people? Excellent, fantastic. I'm glad to see so many of you out there. And so again, we are so excited to be joining the community as a family over the next couple of months. One of the things I did want to share with you this morning, something that is incredibly important to me, is to share with you my commitment and my love for being a college president. This is one of the very best jobs in the entire world. And it's not just a job, as Fred can attest. It is a lifestyle, it is a passion, it is a true calling and vocation about embodying and living out the life of the institution that you serve. And so that is the commitment that I make to each and every one of you here today. I am here to embody all that LR represents. Whether it is cheering folks on the sidelines, or attending a theater production, or seeing folks as I travel around the state and the country to visit with our alumni, I will be there to listen, to hear what you want this institution to become, to hear your hopes and aspirations for the future. And I will spend every waking minute of my time here as a part of this great university, ensuring that it is a place that is successful and that makes you all incredibly proud. And so again, you can see here the many, many things that as a college president I have had the opportunity to do. And of course, the most important thing, I believe in having a little bit of fun while we're doing it. I think that as hard as we all work and the passion and the commitment that we have to support our students, that you've got to bring a little bit of fun to the workplace as well. And so you can count on me to ensure that there will be costumes. Not every college president dresses up as Heinz mustard, but I have done that. And we'll ensure that this is a place where you can bring your whole self, where you can bring joy and bring fun and laughter, and a place that you really feel that we all can be in community together and authentic and have the joy and the love of this great institution here among all of us. Where are my folks who love to dress up for Halloween? Excellent, excellent. I'm counting on you. Theme costumes next year. We'll get on it. And again, spending time with students and having fun. One of the things I committed to throughout my interview process is that I will be present, that I will be active, that I will be engaged. If there is an event that students are having or that anyone is having that you would like me to be there, all you have to do is reach out to me and to Cameron, and we will make sure that I am there to support you, because the work that you do, the activities that you engage in, each and every one of you, is what makes this institution so great. And so I want each and every one of you to know how committed I am to supporting in whatever way I can the incredibly important work that each and every one of you do. I do have a confession to make, and Joe Bear is not here, so I know he'll find out eventually. This is not the first time that I have become a bear. Glenn, I had the very good fortune of attending Baylor University, where I have become a Baylor alumna by choice. So I first became a bear when I became an alumna of Baylor University, but I am incredibly proud now to become a Lenoir-Rhyne University bear, and I am thrilled to be part of this community. I'll close with this by just sharing with all of you that I do have great hopes and aspirations for the future. I chose to come to Lenoir-Rhyne and felt called to be here because I know that this place is destined for even more significant greatness, that this is a place that has everything that it takes to be among the most prominent, most recognized universities in the nation. That is where we need to set our sights around growth, around innovation, to be distinctive, and to be a place that everyone around the country will say, Lenoir-Rhyne University, that is a distinctive place. That is a place where students get a world-class education and are able to have experiences and opportunities that no other university is able to offer. That is how I think we will set ourselves apart in the coming years, and I look forward to finding those things, to being on that journey with each and every one of you, and ensuring that this great institution is a place that everyone knows, everyone is seeking, and is a place that will stand out for generations to come as one of those institutions at this moment in our society and in higher education that stood out from the pack as a place that did truly innovative and unique things for all of our students, to honor our alums, and for the pride and the love and the care of this wonderful community. With that, I thank you so much for the incredibly warm welcome. It is my honor to be here, and I look forward to the great things that we will do together here at Lenoir-Rhyne University. Go Bears!
I rest my case. You know, we have the first dog of LR, Demi, and just as Donna and I want to welcome Glenn and Summer to Lenoir-Rhyne, Demi wants to welcome Sam to Lenoir-Rhyne. Now, we thought, it's hard to know to size a Maine Coon cat, so if this is the wrong size, but Demi wants to present you with a bandana for Sam to wear. I think we saw a photo of Sam with a Salem bandana, so we wanted to make sure that you had an LR bandana. So congratulations. Thank you.